Yeah, give it up for Mr. Pregnant, wherever he was. Yeah. I'm not gonna follow that shit. All right, so Halloween was yesterday. Yeah, I dressed up as a slutty Jerry Seinfeld. Yeah. I was like, what's the deal with these? No, but I decided to go as, well, I was thinking about going as myself, like a version of myself that has her student loans paid off. It's basically just me, but like with a smile on my face. I'm buried in debt. All right, so you guys, a comedian asked me out during his set. Very strange. And after he got off stage, we talked, and he was like, oh, where should we go for our date? Now, because I'm a classy woman that appreciates the fine arts, I was like, oh, well, why don't we go to the strip club? Anyway, so we're at the strip club. He's making it rain. We're drinking. I'm filling out a job application. And halfway through, I realized I would make a terrible stripper. Like, all my outfits would have food stains on them. And I would get, like, Dorito dust, like, fingerprints all over the pole. It would be disgusting. Yeah. And, like, I would suck at flirting with the customers. Like, this one man came up to me and he was just like, hey, do you got any Italian in you? And I was like, no, I don't. And then he's like, well, would you like some? And I was like, why? Is there an Olive Garden around? I endless salad and breadsticks. But no, I think I'm a much better audience member when it comes to strip clubs because, like, instead of just throwing money at them like it's a bank or something, like, I would feel a lot more charitable if I made it rain, like, I don't know, food stamps or pregnancy tests or, like, you know, just things that they might have run out of. Guys, I'm sick of white people. I'm really sick of white people. I'm sorry, you know, everywhere you go, there's white directors, white actors, white comedians. Like, where are the talented people of color, right? Then again, you can look at my dating history and say the same thing. It's kind of awkward when you sleep with white guys because we can't do things that like couples of like the same race can do. You know, for example, I kind of like it rough in bed. I'm just gonna say it. And like when same race couples do that shit, it's called BDSM. But when I do it with a white guy, it's a hate crime. So just to keep things safe and legal, I decided to come up with a safe word, and it's Reverend L. Sharpton. Yeah. Every time I yell at that white guilt sets in, he gets off me immediately. It's great. Because I'm a huge fan of Philip Seymour Hoffman. Do you guys like him? Yeah, he was such a great actor. He still is. Like, he's been playing a dead guy for over a year and a half. And I think he deserves an Oscar for that performance. Guys, I don't know if you saw, but there's this picture of the Charleston shooter, where he's got this mean look on his face. He's holding the Confederate flag. And that picture deeply upset me. Not just because he was holding like a symbol of racism and hate, but because he's wearing this dirty ass pair of Timberlands. And as a black person, that offended the shit out of me. Like, how are you gonna hate black people while wearing the official shoe of black people? It just doesn't make sense. How much time?
A minute.
A minute? A minute. We covered a lot of stuff. Let's go through some premises that I have. Guys, I saw a commercial by Skittles. It said, contract the rainbow, taste the rainbow. Yeah, last time I checked, that's how we got AIDS. Yeah. Okay, so guys, growing up, my parents were very different from each other. Like, my mom, she was very, professional and, all strict and stuff. My dad was very hood, which made it very confusing when they would teach us stuff. So my mom would be like, kids, don't talk to strangers and don't do drugs. My dad would just be like, yeah. But if you see a man with a purple hat on the street corner, tell him I want an eighth and bring my change back. It's always awkward when you find out that your parents do drugs, but then you start connecting the dots in your childhood, and you're like, oh, that's why they wore sunglasses in tours all the time. So like me, Dad. Thank you guys. I'm Kayla Bernadette.